So Markki did audition for Benny.
He did. He was very specific.
Very specific.
He was the only one who broke the rules.
Yeah, the rules. Like, I came in, I was like, I'm going to sing
From Rent.
You'll See.
Markki, you were bent on really doing Benny, right?
Yeah. So,
What particular trait of Benny that you identify with or resonate with?
Actually, the main reason why I really wanted to do Benny was because when I watched Rent, the movie, back in 2005, that's when I said, I want to do theater for the rest of my life. I fell in love with it, and the one that really resonated with me was You'll See by Benny. And there was something about Benny that it's very robotic. And I mean, that's basically what he stands for. But I wanted to like give him a little bit of a redemption arc. So that's the reason why I want Benny, because I wanted to give him the time to shine among his friends and to actually have time for the audience to really fall in love with all of the characters in the show and not just hate on that one quote unquote bad guy. Because nowadays, who is bad? Like, I mean, there are people in the show who aren't paying their rent. And there are people in the show who are like stealing and all sorts of things. I just want what's due to me. I mean, that's my property. I mean, it happens here in the Philippines. I keep saying, like, sometimes there are individuals who, well, quote unquote, squat in certain areas, and people who want to build their buildings there cannot, so they have to pay them off. So it's just something that we all have to deal with. And if you think about it, then he's the good guy. But no, I always wanted to play Benny, and I've also always wanted to play Collins. Those are two roles I've always really want to sink my teeth in, because one is very outspoken, straightforward to the point. The other one is full of heart, full of love, and is partially what Rent is about, love in this dystopian world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Can I ask Santi again? Sorry. When they audition,
Yes.
did they audition for a particular role or generic?
No, they did. We asked them to
Also,
list down the roles that they wanted to audition
play.
for.
Okay.
It was actually it was only Rem auditioned publicly. When you auditioned during the last during the last show of Tick 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 Boom, yeah, nobody there. But yeah, they.
So Markki did audition for Benny.
He did. He was very specific.
Very specific.
He was the only one who broke the rules.
Yeah, the rules. Like, I came in, I was like, I'm going to sing
From Rent.
You'll See.
No, and the other roles of the other characters as well, right?
He sang all of the parts in that song.
Even Tom Collins. And we specifically said not to sing anything from Rent. But yeah. But he did that.
But that's how he introduced himself. Like, I know you have this rule not to sing from Rent, but I'm going to sing from Rent. Joy to the world.
Yeah.
And
In
it's not
in
Mark,
costume.
Roger.
In costume.
I know
It
you
was
have
true.
a rule, but I have to do this just in case I don't make it to the next round.
And he even said his Range Rover was parked outside.
Yeah. Was it an overcoat? Yeah.
So he was ready to go just in case he didn't
Yeah,
make it.
but yeah, they specifically placed them.
All right. Can I ask?
But Mio and I were beside each other, and we're like, who's more comfortable?
Okay.
And buti na lang, like it.
All
It
right.
looked too nice to be the bad guy.
If Rent were set in 2024 Manila, what would their struggles be?
I guess back in my day when we had Morse code and all sorts of
It's
No, I think that in 2024, there are still the same themes related to the LGBTQIA++ community that have been there for years and years, and it has not evolved. I mean, we can't even pass a simple bill, a simple SOGI bill, to provide, a little bit of respect to other people. More respect for other people does not mean less respect for you. And I just feel like there's a lot of things that we can bring insight to. Like in the text, there are certain things like trisexual and stuff like that, which are very dated, that could be said in a way now that could be more comical, or a certain way to represent the fact that other people are looking down at the LGBTQIA++ community, which brings me to romance and the whole fact that we can look at Angel as a trans woman and look at the whole ballroom culture now and the whole drag race culture, which is now booming, which is also met with so much angst and anger from the other side, from conservatives. And now it's causing so much turmoil between both communities, not just in the Philippines, but in the States as well. So I feel like there are a lot of those issues that we can actually bring forth to a lot of the theater fans, open their minds up to the fact that the LGBT community is like you and me and everyone in the Philippines. We need to respect, we need to learn to love, and we need to just understand. Then we'll be a greater nation, maybe